Hello, this is Walt Smith on BlueMoonRisingTV. As you can see, we're back in the Clarence this week. Without further ado, let's get on with those comments. MUFC Review Lord. I can't believe this, I've got to say it with a straight face. Don't see why any of you idiots believe this. Otamendi only wants to come to the real Manchester club. Technically speaking, you were right, pal. I love the way United fans thought they had it in the bag. It was almost like the old days. We used to be there, chatting up a lady in a nightclub, giving her your best lines, buying her drinks, complimenting her, and then see her leaving with your arch rival, giving you the big thumbs up as he goes in the taxi on his way home with her. The one thing that this transfer window did sum up is how professional our club is run. If you look at a club not too far away from Manchester City and look at the way they did their business, the David De Gea situation, it just hurt everybody all round. United are left with a player that's unhappy. Real Madrid haven't got a man that they wanted, and most of all, the player is deeply unhappy. If you actually summed up that deal, he can leave for a free next summer. United are almost like loaning a player for £29 million for a season, plus wages. Ed Woodward almost started the transfer business, and some people were saying he was like the Wolf of Wall Street. He's ended up looking like a little sheep in Stretford. If you think about this window, we've actually brought in Sterling, we've brought in Otamendi, we've brought in De Bruyne, we've brought in Delph, and a load of youth players. We're thinking for the future. That's how professional our club is now. Initially, the likes of Alan Shearer was actually slating us for spending £44 million on Raheem Sterling. I'm afraid he's hit the ground running, Alan, and he looks like a bargain at the moment. City, I feel, had the best transfer window out of all the teams in the Premiership. So, Khaldoon promised quality, Khaldoon delivered quality. Liam Graham, you were the first team to win it after 4 games then. No, the press said Chelsea had won it after 4 last year. Look how that turned out. I'd just like to start off by congratulating Manchester City and their staff and players, etc. for 10 matches unbeaten run. It's international break coming up now, so it's a good time, I feel, to see how we fared at the start of this season. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got off to a flyer. We've got the most goals in the Premiership so far, and folks, we've yet to actually concede a goal. West Brom were taken apart. Chelsea, they had their bus smashed to bits. Everton were dispatched, and Watford taken to the cleaners. Gotta say, there's a great party atmosphere at the Etihad at the moment, and among City fans in general. Long may it continue. I feel the players are feeding into this, as well as the fans. Folks, it's a great time to be alive, and even better time to be blue. I feel the defence looks as solid as ever as it did under Mancini, and now it's got Pellegrini's attacking instincts. It's a perfect balance, perfect storm. The thing I love is Sterling actually adds that pace and that urgency that was so badly lacking last year, and he moves the ball straight up, and you can see almost the rest of the players catching him up. He asks questions of the opposition that we simply didn't ask last year. The season is long and it's hard, and there's going to be many ups and downs, Blues. But let's face it, we've got off to a flyer. Nothing is won in August, but titles can be lost before Christmas. But one thing is for certain, folks, and I'm calling you out, Robbie Savage, we are going to finish top 4. Yassan El Hadji. You haters, jealous. We can manage our team the proper way, not spend 100 million plus for a 4th place. This is one of those blokes that's always banging on about City spending power. There's only one person jealous, pal. It's not me. I'd love Yassan to actually tell me all about this proper way and those teams that don't actually spend big to compete in the richest league in the world. I had a little look at the gross spending of the big teams over the last few years, and we're looking at Manchester City, 472 million, Manchester United, 440 million, Chelsea, 471 million, Liverpool, 349 million, Arsenal, 253 million, and Tottenham Hotspurs, 254. So to actually trying to explain to me that City are the only one spending big sounds a bit absurd and a little bit bitter. Yassan, if you don't like the way modern football's gone, I suggest you put your computer down and follow other sports, maybe Crown Green Bowls or Tiddlywinks. Might be more up your alley. In the famous words of ABBA, it's a rich man's world and they don't get much richer, shape man so. All clubs tend to spend as much as they can, and City folks have got the deepest pockets. Hey! So that about sums up another week of Walter's Glass Half Full. Now folks, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like below. If you need a bit of positivity injected into your blue world, leave a comment. Oh, it's time for another.
I think we won 2-1. 2-1. Come on, 3-0. 3-0, we won 3-0. We won 3-0. Top of the league.